My girlfriend of 3 years completely destroyed my life while I was sitting only 3 feet away from her in our own living room. We had just moved into this beautiful apartment 5 months ago, and we decided to host a small weekend get-together with some people from our workplace. Everyone was drinking, laughing, and having a great time. But as the night went on, things started getting weird. A few co-workers decided to stay over because they had too much to drink. Among them was a guy from our department who always seemed a little too friendly with my girlfriend. I noticed them talking excitedly to each other in the corner for what felt like hours, but I kept telling myself I was just being paranoid. She had never given me a single reason to doubt her loyalty in our entire 3-year relationship, so I forced myself to smile and ignore the burning feeling in my stomach. Suddenly, this coworker decided to bring down a spare mattress from the upstairs loft so he could sleep on the living room floor. What happened next completely froze my blood. My girlfriend walked over and laid down on that mattress right next to him, as if that was her designated spot for the night. She acted like it was the most innocent, natural thing in the world. I was left standing there feeling absolutely invisible. I decided to lie down on the couch, which was positioned directly next to their mattress. As I laid there in the dark, my mind was racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I kept asking myself if I was losing my mind or if I was just making things up out of thin air. My dumbass decided to just stay on the couch because I truly believed her past promises. She always told me she loved me way too much to ever hurt me, and that cheating was a despicable act she could never commit. So I closed my eyes and pretended to fall asleep while they settled down right next to me. The silence in the room was deafening, but I had this gut-wrenching feeling that refused to go away. After about 20 minutes of agonizing torment, I remembered the security camera she had installed in the living room a couple of weeks prior. I never really wanted that camera in the house, but that night, it became my only source of truth. I pulled out my phone, opened the live feed application, and panned the camera lens directly over to the mattress where they were supposed to be sleeping. What I saw on that screen completely shattered my heart into 1,000,000 pieces. His shirt was completely off, his arm was tightly draped around her waist, and they were passionately kissing each other right there while I was sleeping mere inches away. My chest felt incredibly heavy, and my blood began to boil with pure rage. For a split second, a dark thought crossed my mind, wondering if I should just let it play out to see how far they would go. But I realized I loved myself too much to endure that kind of trauma. The absolute damage was already done. I shot up from the couch like a rocket, stood directly over his body in the dark, and screamed at him to get the fuck out of my house right now. He scrambled to get his things and left immediately. To this day, I still deeply regret not punching the absolute shit out of him right then and there. But there is still time for revenge, because unfortunately, we all work at the same company, and I have to see their pathetic faces every single day until I find a new job. I have never felt this type of excruciating pain before in my entire life. It hurts so badly that I have to turn this horrific experience into a brutal life lesson, just so I can move on with my day. This was a love that I genuinely believed would last a lifetime, but it ended in the most tragic, revolting, and disrespectful way possible. If anyone out there has ever experienced a betrayal this cruel, please know that you are not alone in this dark world. The suffering feels like way too much for one person to handle by themselves. But we will get through this nightmare. Monday morning arrived, and the atmosphere inside the office was incredibly tense from the very second I stepped through the front doors. Word travels fast in a corporate environment, and it seemed like a few people who stayed late at the party had already started piecing things together. When I walked past the co-worker cubicle, he completely froze and looked down at his desk, refusing to make eye contact with me. My hands clenched into tight fists, and every single cell in my body wanted to jump over that desk and make him pay for what he did in my house. But I forced myself to take a deep breath. I had already made a firm decision that I would not destroy my own professional career over two worthless people who possessed zero morals. Later that afternoon, I received an urgent email notification from the Human Resources Director requesting my presence in the main conference room immediately. We will rise above this darkness and find a love that actually deserves our loyalty.